Who the heck is that other guy? Hello.
Come over, switch. Just need to do a couple of things.
IR ear.
Happy yoga.
Lilo's going to be taking care of the mini Lilo shortly. So we will do the Chill Step playlist today. I think. Yes, Chill Step. Quite like the beats so far. We're letting all of the cats out. Oh, hello, Franklyn. Here's the Weller station I ordered. Awesome.
Just what I always wanted. I will name him George, and I will hug him and pet him and squeeze him.
Thanks. Thanks for following. Thanks for bringing the raid message over, you guys. Tomorrow's weather. Expect fine weather. There we go. We now have a weather station complementing the yard. Why do you always get left behind? I don't know. I hope you don't always get left behind, because that would be poopy. Well, thank you. I like to think I am the best around. Martyrs.
Just what I always wanted. I will name him George, and I will hug him and pet him and squeeze
Another new
him.
friendo, thanks. Like the new friendos. Oh, I missed a tomato. So I managed to upgrade my watering can. My watering can can now do 3 wide in one click. But because I rather daftly planted a tomato which requires a stake, not the meat kind, the wood kind, I managed to muck it up a little bit. But yeah, I don't know why you always seem to get left behind on Reeks, and I'm not happy about it. I will write a letter to Twitch being like, why is the mod? We need the mod. Bring the mod. Bring the mod with. Fix it. Hello, Rock Socks. Nice to see you again. How are you doing? So, still trial running these ads that you can see in the corner. If anyone has any feedback on the system, more than happy to receive it. Yeah, thank you for the lurks. Oh, I'm out of water. Yes, I'm getting on with the dinkum. Things are happening. Oh, cats have pooped though. I'm gonna have to go scrape those trays in a bit. I'll do that in a BRB in a little bit. But yes, thank you for the lurks. Appreciate it. Feels odd, but mostly thanks to the raid for Lilo. But I'm one of the biggest streamers of Dinkum on Twitch right now. Certainly in the daytime UK anyway, which is weird. Partly because of the lurks. Game should be up your alley, but you just don't want to play it. See, I do wonder if you do play it, if that might then make you play it more. I am my famous what? Sorry, that was a grammar joke. But yeah, we've had a look in the category, and there just doesn't seem to be that many people daytime streaming this game. My hairdryer only works when it's pointing down. That's a problem. We had that's a real problem, and that genuinely made Lilo lose her mind. Yeah, it could be time for a new one. There's a window where everyone seems to be playing it or recommending it, and just end up not only avoiding the game but all streams. You know what? I get like that with things. If too many people are like, "Oh my god, it's great, I'm gonna play it," like Lilo's feeling that way about the new. Oh, I need to do some planting there. About the new Pokemon game. So she's like, "Oh, I'm not sure. I'm not going to be streaming the Pokemon game." So yeah, I mean, if too many people jump on the bandwagon, it can actually be off-putting for some. So I totally get that. Totally get that. Could you spray some of the Febreze so the cat poo doesn't smell? Thank. You see, I think the thing is, Rox, until you then put 10 or 15 hours into it, you just aren't going to know if it actually doesn't appeal to you. Because it kind of takes that long to do the initial setup bits, I would say. And then you'll know if you're hooked or not. I would describe it as AC&H meets Minecraft. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, it's not that Minecrafty. I mean, it's probably AC&H meets Poot, really. In that the farming's more developed than AC&H has. But then you bin off villagers. So I would think for a lot of you in this kind of the HGG, yeah, it doesn't have as much quest as Dragon Quest Builders, and you don't build from blocks, of course. You build buildings at a crafting bench and then you drop them down. You terraform in blocks. So I mean, it's definitely kind of Poot, Pompty, AC&H style. It's along those veins, at least. I mean, fair enough. You know, I've not actually played a lot of Dragon Quest Builders to know that, so that's interesting. Because Lilo said to me before that I should try DQB, and I've not been sure about that. Now for Crocodile, ugh. No photos, no. I need to send a shipment of 25 bush limes. I'll help with that one. Yeah, I didn't think the flora and fauna were blocks. I mean, they're not in here either, are they? So, and they're not even blocks in Minecraft. They're items that grow on blocks. But, yeah, I have heard that they're great. They're just not things that I've played. Okay, I like it when games do that, when they're like the first couple of missions from the game and you can just take your save file over and kind of install the full version over the demo. I like when games do that. Okay, see how much we can kill the frame rate. But yeah, I have heard they're great. I've seen some of the gameplay of it. It looks alright. But for whatever reason, this one took my fancy over all of them. And the thing is, I do like games with quests. I like with Stardew. That at least has like all the jobs and missions for you to do from the quest boards and whatnot. You can go achievement hunting. This being an early access is basically build your town up. Place these buildings, build your town up. That's where the quests stop. So it's then really up to you to write your own story. And for me, tend to find that less interesting. Because I'm not truly creative in that way. I can't just... And I don't know if that's an ADD thing or if it's just a me thing. But yeah, I've always just been unable to truly create something. I can't write a story. I can't draw a picture without... I struggle for inspiration, you know? So yeah, true sandbox games where you're literally just left in a sandbox, I just get bored with. That's why Minecraft, I play modded. but you won't really catch me playing the base game too much. Yeah, and some people do, and you know what? I have so much respect for people who can. It's just something that's well beyond my abilities. But yeah, it's just something well beyond my abilities. I used to read a lot. I drew a lot of inspiration from reading. I used to try and copy but improve things and toys and stuff. I used to do a lot of papercraft with the cereal boxes. Did anyone do that? Hoard your cereal boxes and make them into cardboard models and stuff. Bit of leftover paint from when your parents last decorated something. A bit of celebrate. Don't drop your ego. That's why I want to learn game design, because I want to make a farming sim game somewhere between Stardew Racing and Ancient Puff Pals. It's going to take me years to figure out. I mean, the basics of getting an engine going, not as hard as you would think. I recommend looking at Humble Bundle. They've got a software dev bundle on right now, and it's a load of assets for Unreal Engine 5. And some ebooks to learn how to make games in Unreal Engine 5. The bundles are like 20 or 30 quid, and it's at that price. It's perfect for getting a bit of content and a bit of a starter for doing something. It takes pre-drawn assets. It takes away that pain of having to create all the custom sprites and everything. So it can make it a lot more accessible, I think. I missed one apple tree. Missed one apple tree. Where is it? Pester me to do what? The consoles? Okay. Put them on? Okay, yeah, I can do that in a minute. I see. I say it'll take ages for it, but I learned coding in Blender much quicker than anyone. I tried learning some Blender, and so my original stream graphics were in Blender, and I ended up just having to buy a set from Etsy because I did this really lovely. Maybe you do naturally have some talent in that area, in which case capitalizing on it won't be too bad, hopefully. But I tried doing a render, and it just came out so grainy. Like, I don't understand what I'm looking at. Like, I found a couple of guides for how to set up my renderer to get high quality, and it just came out grainy and jaggy, grainy and jaggy edged. Like, the live preview was better. Maybe it's because I was doing transparency against the background, and it just does not like rendering against transparency. Maybe that's what broke it, but yeah, it was just horrible. But I'm safe to say that those skills are just beyond me. I can't do it. I am certain it was something in the settings I was doing wrong, but I don't know nearly enough to know what it is. To even Google for help, you have to have some understanding of what it is you've done wrong. Right, hang on. Why? If I do this. Okay, let me add a capture, window capture. Window capture. VLC. Right, this is a render I made. Bearing in mind, this thing took 3.5 hours to render. Look at this. Oh, goddo, the capture's working well. Right, let me do that as a game capture instead. Or window capture. There we go. That worked a bit better. Okay. So this is supposed to be against transparent. It didn't even do against transparent. This is black background. Look at all the grain and all the jaggy edges in this. This is a 20-second render. Look at all those horrible, horrible jaggy edges. And that's just at 720p as well. And that's just a simple rotate the camera. 20 seconds render. 3.5 hours. 11 seconds a frame. And that's with me enabling my 2080 Ti to run it. I did go to the film tab and choose transparent for the background, yes. In the preview window it renders transparent. I then set the format to VP9 WebM. And I set the color depth to RGBA. So I've registered, I'd rendered other transparent things. And they came out better, but still looking like poop. So I tried following a guide to get the rendering better, and I've clearly just broken it. So the original ones I was doing in Eevee, but then I found a guide for using Cycles instead. And it seemed like Cycles would do a better job for what I want, but then it came out like this, and I'm just like, it's so impossible to penetrate. It's not well explained. So how do I learn it? I gave up. Because focusing on stuff like that is just not an easy thing for me to do. So I've been trying to find my little niche over the past year. Since becoming ill, since render then output, choose alpha from the render. Yep. Well, not for a PNG, because I set the format to WebM VP9. So the renderer output would have been FFmpeg. Bonked your head on a wooden pallet, enough to break the skin. Ow! How did you even do that? Was it like at head height or something and you just weren't quite looking what you were doing? Has Lilo showed you Frank the German forklift truck driver video? Klaus, not Frank. What do I think is Frank? Pokemon! Yes, I set the output color to RGBA, yeah. And I even made sure that Cycles was set to do it as well. Yeah, Anriques, have a look on YouTube for Klaus, the forklift driver instructional video. It's massively inappropriate for playing on stream, but it's so funny. And it's also not a parody. It's like a genuine instructional video. Yep, Klaus the forklift driver. I'd never seen it. And suffice it to say, my life was changed by it. Yeah, harvesting this orchard does take the time, but then you get 250,000 dinks for it, so... We actually have a shortage on eggs in the UK. So bird feed has increased in cost by 50%, and electricity is through the roof. So farmers have had to cut back on the supply because they literally can't actually afford to make as many eggs. So you have a shortage of potatoes. You're going to run out of chips. I mean, that's something I could probably survive on. But eggs make all the best things, like cake. Couldn't live without cakes. Muffins, something. We had a shortage before of lettuce. Yep, can believe that. Series of floods and droughts, yeah. That'll do it. Vertical farming is the future for lettuce and other salad greens, tomatoes, cucumbers. Definitely. Just a really weird thing to be short on. But here you go. Like national chains of pubs that do like breakfasts are saying that they're going to have to stop offering egg options on their menu in some areas due to the shortage in eggs. I'm like, what? So do you mean to say that our local Greasy Spoon Van is going to stop being able to do egg sandwiches? Not that I've ever ordered an egg sandwich from it, but still, it's just a really seemingly random thing to be short on, and it's a natural consequence of bird feed increasing and what they're getting paid for remaining a fixed amount, despite the fact that their costs are going up significantly. Well, so what they do is they sell some of the chickens for meat instead. And reduce the herd, because they've still got to make the money to live. And I'm not going to turn this into another rant about capitalism, but suffice it to say, unbridled capitalism is the root of many problems. Yeah, we had a similar thing. Where with the milk a couple of years ago now, be 2019 or so, where farmers' costs were going up because of feed costs again, like it is with eggs now. It was feed costs, and the prices of milk were being kept artificially low. We actually have a company, or used to have, I don't know if it still exists, but we used to have a company here in the UK called MilkLink. And what they would do is they would buy and sell quota overages and underages. So if your farmer was if your herd was like unproductive, then you could sell some of your quota allowance to another farmer who was then having an unusually productive time. I don't know whether it still exists. All I know is the local office closed because the company I was working for had the office next door at the time and then moved into it. There we go. There's the one I missed. Right. So, who wanted this? Tasks. Rain wants it. Let's find Rain and then let's offer her a pile of lime. Yeah, well, I mean, this was a big business, in fairness, but, yeah, I don't know if it's a thing anymore. Hello, Rain. Glad to see you having a nice little... You don't really love the dark. Well, why are you having a paddle in the sea in the dark, then? Muppet. Dink, this is money. Yes, it is money. That is correct. Right. So, I'm gonna...
what I always wanted. I will name him George, and I will hug him and
New
pet him and
friendo,
squeeze him.
thanks. Oh, John's already stopped working for the day. Of course he has. Got a load of fruit to sell. Okie doke. That's like when a villager in 1880 says, I hate walks in the rain, and I yell then, why are you outside? Yes. Yes, it is exactly the same thing. Like, you hate this. Why are you then doing it? Maybe don't? Have you considered don't? And yet, somehow, they have not considered don't. They have elected do. Right, I think I'm going to have that much. So... custom amounts of stack splitting would be useful in here. But yeah, she's like, I don't really like the dark. Okay, so where's the best place to be in the dark? I'm going to go for a paddle. In the ocean. In the dark. Wait, what? We all do things we don't like all the time. That is true. Yes. Yes. We do have the commitment to the world. Is the game multiplayer? Can you play with a friend on Steam? Absolutely, it is multiplayer. You can play with a specific friend by doing an invite to a multiplayer game. Or you can actually have an open multiplayer game. However, the game does give you a very helpful warning, Jake Ask. And it says, if you open this, people can come in and take your stuff. So I don't know how well an open game would work, but yes, you can certainly do an invite game. It is due to come out on other platforms as well at some point. I don't know if there's any word yet on whether it's going to be cross-play, etc., etc. So I'm going to cook them. But yes, I've not played multiplayer on this yet, although someone in chat did offer to bring me a few bombs because I had some rocks in the way that were underwater, and I could only hit them with a bomb, and they had access to them and I did not, so they kindly dropped them off. And so my length of experience with multiplayer is about, therefore, 10 minutes. But me and my fiance are planning to do a multiplayer Dinkum playthrough at some point, which I'm looking forward to. The game has 3 additional houses that you can decorate, or you can just put multiple sleeping bags in one house and use them as other things. So I've got 1 additional house as a workshop, but I've just got 2 sleeping bags in the main house. For if she does come in this game, or if we make another one, we'll do that, I suspect. Any other questions, and I will try to answer. I've got around 95 hours in the game now.
That's what I always wanted. I will name him George, and I will hug him and pet him and squeeze him.
Enrique, as long as your supermarkets are not running out of eggs and you can afford more, then I don't think there's a reason why you shouldn't have another egg, personally. Like, go for it. Nom nom nom. Oh, and I did say when I was doing the fruit, let's see how much we can lag out the computer. Got it down from 104 frames per second to 24 frames per second. Just by the amount of fruit on the floor. I think that's pretty good going. Ooh. Get it. What a black cricket. I might already have one of them in the collection. Hello Esther, yes I do also stream like Lilo. In fact, Lilo quite frequently raids over here, and I do a bit of an encore stream. Oh, another Mew. Thank you for popping in and thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. Eggos are a brand of mini frozen waffles. Oh. Lilo's saying to me stranger things in the background. It's like, I didn't know that. Oh, that one's also closed. Right, it is bedtime because all of the places are closed. Yes, I really appreciate the follow. Thank you very much, Esther. As you can see from the cursed giant floating head, I have a slightly different vibe from Lilo's full-on cozy vibe. Unless Lilo's playing Sonic, she's saying helpfully in the background. Oh, look at Loki. He's all snuggled up. He is pro-tech. Like, why is Kiddo here? He normally at school. Is he okay? I look after. Because we have a poorly Mini Lilo today. So Mini Lilo finished pretty sharpish. And I started a little bit early. You missed the bus to the Lilo raid. Hi, everyone. Hi, Coffee Shan. I wondered why you started going on the whole egg shortage thing, and it just clicked in my head. It's because you said Eggos, and I assumed that Eggos literally meant egg. And you were just being like, saying it like in a cute way. I literally thought you just meant eggs. I will have a stretch, thank you, Kers. Oh. Oh, I do need to wait for the shop to open, Lilo, so yeah, I could do that. Yeah, I would describe this game as a prettier ACNH with a bit more farming. That's what I would describe it as. Lilo's saying no, you are incorrect. You must not do that. But I don't know. That's how I would
That's what
describe
I
it.
always wanted. I will name him George, and I
Hope
will
Mini
hug
Lilo is
him
okay.
and
Wishing a
pet him
comfort
and
recovery.
squeeze him.
Thank you, Kers. Pokemon!
Pokemon in chat. Throw out those Pokeballs.
If I harvest that, that's going to break stuff. That's annoying. Teddy Ursa. So sorry, I thought I'd already followed. You never have to apologise for following. The fact that you did is awesome enough. Thank you. But yeah, thank you very much. Right, I'm going to have to take out all of this fence. It's in the way. Coming in to say goodnight. I was lurking Lido's end up here. Hope you have a good sleeps. Have a brilliant sleeps, little one, Sparkles. I do not have the slurk command here, but have a good slurk. Sleepy lurk. Sleepy lurks are important lurks. There we go. Managed to get it. Perfect. Yeah, lurking in Leos is an excellent way to get raided over here. It's almost automatic. He likes to bring everyone over here so we can chill out a bit more while she does post-stream stuff. You're doing an update on your phone, are you? Yeah. Teddy Ursa has been caught by not me. Coffee Shannon and Ree. Enjoy your Teddy Ursa. Yeah, Lilo wants Teddy Ursa, but Lilo can't come in the chat right now. Because her phone has decided to do a software update. Probably to iOS 16. I don't think I've even gone to 16.0 yet. Interesting. Yeah, because you never have to apologise for not following. It's just lovely to have people here. I think I'm getting close to 200 followers now. Yeah, it must be about 180. Well on the way, let's put it that way. So thank all of you lovely people for that. But without you coming for some chill dinks, well, there wouldn't be much of a stream. Really? Oh, eat a banana. Okie doke. I think that makes more sense not having all the little fences in. I liked it, but also they just get in the way of harvesting stuff. So 5, 10, 15, 20. So I need 20 more seeds of some type. I could possibly... oh, it's not 11. Right, I need to go on a BRB for a moment because I've got to put some bits in the laundry. So I'll be a minute or two. Please do enjoy the chill music in the meantime, and I will be right back. thank you for holding on while I do a quick break. Okay, doke. Drink. John will be open. It's Thursday. Let's sell some stuff. Thank you very much. I'm going to keep that sugarcane because I'm going to stick it through a grinder and see how much it makes. 359 grand. Yee. I need to get a stash up of a couple of million. Because the tractor's 1.5. I really need to invest. No, come here. No. Got it. Put these seeds away. And the poo. Okay, so in here I have 4 grain mills. I believe you put the sugarcane in the grain mill. And it will then make... Might as well have all 4. And it should make sugar. And I say that with a question mark in my voice because I haven't actually tried it yet. What have I brought you? Nothing, because you already have it all. How dare you? One, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Let's see if this works. Yes, it does. So the windmill provides a 50% reduction in processing time for these 4. Grinders, barbecues, furnaces, and grain mills. Anrique really loves that dancing cat. Single-handedly making it Lilo's #1 emote, probably. And Rex, you were turned into by the text to speech to text. Where's the... So I've definitely got enough space in the farm that I can turn this into field as well. So that's 3, 6, 7 threes are 21. 31, 41. Could possibly put some more, but I don't really want to push it any more than that. So next job is going to be to fill in a bit more of this, push it over so I can have another field here as well. Really going to ramp up the farming. My go-to PCG lurker mode, yes. I'd be like, PCG, I'm not lurking, honest. Yeah, PCG thinks you're lurking if you don't type more than every 15 minutes or something, doesn't it? But it definitely does something when you're a streamer because it boosts what you get for certain. So I could buy 11 days and then tomatoes every 6 days. A bit late in the season for that, so no. Sugarcane, yeah. 7 threes are 21, 31, 41. So I could put 20 sugarcane back in. Could make it all sugarcane, in fairness.
Yup.
Yup. I did note that they were any streamers who haven't streamed recently. They're gonna start offboarding them so they can make space for new streamers in the PCG, so the bot doesn't get overwhelmed with it. It's just possibly a good idea. So I imagine it's not overly cheap to run the bot. Oh, it's empty. That's why it's not watering. Yes, lurking at work will also help it go up quite a bit. Doing the weekly challenges probably does it too. Up, please, says Lilo. She has phone back. It's a Spinder, which is a dizzy bear. Throw out those Pokeballs. I might need to turn this ad specifically off because it's for guitars. Does anyone here really play guitar? I'm not feeling that that's a massive thing for us. You play, excellent. So we have one person who could potentially want to sign up to the mailing list for 5% off. That's good to know. The drunk bear, yes. That's possibly not a good vibe for a Pokemon to have in general terms. But you're broke, there you go. Who isn't in these days? Well, if you subscribe to the newsletter, you'll get a voucher for 5% off things you still can't afford. But at least it will be 5% cheaper. Well, that's curious. So if you jump into the furnaces, you can walk through them at 1 block height. And the chimney, you just clip through. He looks really worried. Can you see? It looks like he's worried that he's gonna like boil alive or something. It's like, ah! Should I start it? Should I put some ore in it so it's alive and it literally looks like I'm standing there boiling in a pot? Do that. Hello, train. Next time I have cause to cook something in there, I will do exactly that. So yeah, I kind of want to expand the farm out this way. Quite a lot. And I also want to expand it this way, I think. By at least another field, but maybe 2. Which means I'll have to bring the shoreline out a little bit and move all of this maybe over here, or move it. I could move it up here actually. Could move it up here, make this my little workshop area. That might work. And then yes, I will burn myself alive in a furnace. Can I spin with the grinders? Yeah, look, I can spin with the grinders as well. Let's try this. Does he actually spin? Doesn't quite work. Can he warm his... He can warm his toes on a barbecue as well. There you go. Okay, so as soon as these pumpkins grow, I can then use the pumpkins to make pumpkin scarecrows, which means then I can add another 2 fields over this way, using the scarecrows to provide the 11 by 11 grids of bird safety. And then I don't know if I actually want to manually dig this way, so I may not. I may actually then wait until I've got the dirt printer and just cover that whole bit there with dirt. What I want to do eventually is fill in this little river here. And the field I would put here initially, I want to get rid of. And I want to have, I think I'm going to have the animal zoo in this bit. But I kind of don't want this bit to be as flat. I want this bit to be more interesting. So, go to mines. I do need to go to the mines soon. Bit late in the day to be worth going today. Let's finish the sugarcane now. And then we can make tomorrow mine run day. As soon as I've watered all my crops, I could make tomorrow a mine run day, which will be terrifying. On that basis, I should sell the bits that I don't need to be carrying around. John. Buy all my trash, please. Just randomly an emu walking around. Let's see. No, you don't want to go inside. Hey, John. Buy those from me, will you? Sounds good. And I'm going to buy another barbecue. So then I've got 3. Another grinder, so I've got 3. I've already got 3 furnaces. Could go up to 4 at some point. We'll see. Okay, I banked 100k the other day. Oh, do you not open on Thursdays? Apparently he doesn't open on Thursdays. Great. Oh, he was just finishing up. He closes at 4, I guess. Wonderful. Yeah, I banked 100k the other day. So I want to find out, because it's supposed to create interest. I don't want to find out how that works. Right. Two seeds. We'll keep some sugar. Sweets for my sweets, sugar for my honey. I will want the fruit salad for the mines because of the fence. Hey, si senor, how's it going? Thank you for stopping by, sir. How is the work day? Has it the workday working vibes?
That's what I always wanted. I will name him George, and I will hug him and pet him and squeeze him.
I will hug him and pet him and squeeze him. New follower. Thank you for following. I appreciate the followers. Do you want me to get it? Not yet then. Lilo needs meds soon. Workdays are poopy. I would really like to start my own business. I keep having all the ideas for a business, and then ADHD strikes, and I'm like, no, that's not going to happen then. Like, I'm rapidly stacking up the ideas in the corner. There was a recent ADH dinos, and literally it was the dino talking to its brain saying, hey, this is a good idea. Shall I put it in the corner with the others? And they're just this massive pile of ideas getting stacked up. Yes. r/ADH dinos is great. I feel so called out by just about every single one. Okay, I am going to put away my almost broke pickaxe and take a completely working one into the mines. I might try taking a bomb for lulz as well. That's going to go well. Sleepy time. Yeah, I saw the results of the survey. Well, Lilo saw the... likes to call you out pretty often. Could be the same thing, Enrique. Lilo saw the results of the community survey, but didn't come the other day. What nudged me towards it. So I had a little look-see. And... it looks like he has heard about the glitchiness in the terraforming. He's going to have a look at that. That's ADH Dinos. It's on Twitter and Insta as well now, I think. Maybe even TikTok too, but I'm not sure because I am too old to TikTok. I mean, not that there's an age limit, I'm just too old. Any word if they're planning to release the console? So, I believe there's the assumption that it's coming to Switch, but I'm not sure if there's any kind of dates on it yet. You know, I should probably follow him on Twitter or something. But then I don't really like Twitter. Like, when I go to Twitter, the shortcut on my browser is to Lilo's profile. I just like anything she's done, and then I probably nope out of Twitter shortly after that. That is about the limits of my usages of the Twitter. Lilo's just checking in the background. After early access, it's due to come out on consoles. So have a good meeting or whatever it is that you have to do for works. That thing. Work call. Yes, there you go. Work calls all the time. Nothing ever gets done because everyone's always in calls. Hi, Island Jamie Lee. Happy day. Happy time of happy day. Somewhere in the world it's a day and it's a time. But yeah, apparently after early access it will start coming out on consoles. So I don't know if that's going to be like a 1.0 co-release or if early access on PC is like getting it right and then 1.1 will come out on consoles. Maybe he'll release 1.0 and then stop and then port it to wherever he's going to port it. It's Unity underneath the skin, I believe. Unity engine. So it shouldn't be that hard. You're very welcome. You feeling okay, Mini Lilo? Am I talking too loud? I'm talking too loud. I'm sorry. Now he's giggling. I'm going to be talking very loud in a minute. I'm going to be going in the mines. It's poopy scary, the mines. Yeah, as I was saying yesterday, I've taken a leaf from Big Streamer Books and I've automated my stuff early. So we have wonderful automated shoutouts for our lovely streaming friendos. Did that Roo just butt shuffle after pooping? Yeah, you know how Loki like lowers his bum to the floor and then pulls himself along with his front paws and just scoots his ass, wipes a poo trail on the floor that I then have to go and clean up. Yeah. Yeah, Loki is the best cat, guys. It's awesome, amazing, mind-blowing. Except for when he decides to scoot his bum along the floor. And then it's just gross. Oh no, don't try it. Yes, I did. I don't think you'll get down to the floor. I know I wouldn't. You were sat on the floor just yesterday. Right, mines. It's not mine, it's hers. Mines are scary. Oh, and I didn't bring any keys down here either. I have a iron pokey stick now, though. Pokemon! How'd you get Pikachu on a bus, you Pokemon?
Chat. Throw out those Pokeballs.
Gotcha. All orders over US $79 will order. That's Razor, I think. If you are in the countries that... Oh, crud. If you are in the countries... I'm guessing it's a US only offer, that one. If you want some Razor stuff, might be a... Ah, burning! That might be a handy link. Oh no, and he's still not dead. You kidding? So anything down here in the mines that's nocturnal can be stunned by flashing the light in their eyes. If you remember. If you don't remember, it ain't gonna work. And apparently sometimes it won't work if you do remember. But I just remembered and it didn't work. In short, don't try and flash your flashlight because it's probably not going to help much. Unless you can do it right every time. Big rock. Oh, I probably should have drunk a wattle brew before coming down here, actually. That would have been better. Yay, a bit of iron. I do need lots of the iron. I need something like 30 bars in total. It is 100 no. 5 ore each. 5 threes are 15. 15. It's not 150 to make 30 bars, is it? Can't be right. Can't maths. The ability has been taken from me. So there seems definitely to be an element of RNG to these mines then, because last time we came in here there was like no iron and so many of those evil underground alligator things that you can see through that gap there. You couldn't move for them being there. I brought the bomb with me so I can kind of like try bombing one and see what happens. Yeah, I also forgot to bring any keys for the locked treasure rooms. Which, you know, except for that first time I came in the mines, I've not actually seen since anyway. Poke. Oh, that was quartz. That's a waste of a axe throw. Don't really need that much of it. Loads on the surface. Hey up, there's an old rusty car there. How did that get down in the mines though? Sinkholes. Must be sinkholes. That's another alligator. We're not going that way then. Yeah, I've not done enough time in this mine in general to know there's like a trick to it. Oh, I need food. Heckin' sinkholes, yeah. Heck them heckin' sinkholes. Oh, a fence and a torch. What's going on over there? Is that a sinkhole that swallowed an entire house? What is that? Okay, let's find out what this means. Okay, you can't break it. Can you do it with an axe? Oh, there you go. Ooh. Oh. That's all it turns into. Literally a flipping torch. Maybe I did find the alligator home. But I wanted to steal the lampposts. I didn't want to just break it into a torch. Palmwood planks. I mean, I guess it's kind of useful. This is just really random. Doesn't seem to go anywhere unless there's like a secret hiding in here. Nope. Poke. Ah, the lights I'm standing by made the bat run away. Poke. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I'm really quite surprised just how few alligators there have actually been so far. And these. Has he already patched it to make it a bit easier as a result of the feedback? Or am I just that lucky? Wow, something hit me. Don't think these bananas are actually giving me any health. No, they're not. Bananas, great food for just farming. Not so good when you're in the mines and you want to heal as well. Let me get through. Whoop. Let's see if we can bomb an alligator. See what happens. Wow. That alligator did not die. Did get set on fire. And does not care. But the fire killed it. I gave up on the dead end way too fast. I mean, that's my prerogative. You never know. It looked like it had water to the other side of it, in fairness. I was like, well, there's not a lot of point going through there, then. If all I'm going to do is then be at a shore. Oh, there's a ruby there. Kind of a long way back from the lift, though. I don't know if I really want to carry it that far. I'm lazy. I don't know whether jumping at the bats helps or not, but it makes me feel better. It maybe helps. I don't know. It does make it look cooler if I manage to hit it the first time. If I don't, then it just makes me look like a Omega Dirt. Which is also a valid move. 23, so that's not quite 5 bars. It's possibly going to take a few trips down here, unless I do find like a big old lump of it. That was not ore. In. Can see another crocodile through there. Don't want that. That's iron. Crocodiles through there. Come here, you. Okay, I'm gonna have to go through here, even though there's crocodiles. I might die. I hope I don't. Flipping crocodiles. They are not the easiest to beat. Ouch. Poke, 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 poke. Managed to stun him at least. Okay. Oops, don't drop that. I need to eat it. Full croc meat. I seem to have come around in a circle now. Excellent. Yep, there was the path. I don't remember taking a right turn. Apparently, somewhere I did. And I've looped myself around in a circle. Go away, bat. Oh, we did. Cool. Just call me the Pied Piper, but for bats in a cave. Without a flute. Come here, you. There's more wooden path here. Let's find out where this is going. You want me to bring them? Okay. My torch is oh no. The iron spear is a lot faster at killing things. Yoink, missed. Yoink, got that one. Oh, hello. I found one of those things that you would need a key for if I'd brought one. I jumped at just the right time there. Yeah, those are treasure rooms. When you dig up keys in the overworld, you can bring them down here. And the old keys let you inside, and then there's stuff in the chest, but I don't know what. Because thus far, I've not remembered to bring keys on the time that I've actually found them. That's iron though. I will have that. What's that over there? That looks scary. Right, 43. That's a bit better. Slowly getting there. Go this way. Attack of the killer bats. I am quite lost. I do wonder if it's actually going to be better for me just to die. Guess I can reverse course by just following the lit up areas. So better start doing that really. It's 5 o'clock in game. I think I came through here, but I did not explore this room. Again, the footpath doesn't really seem to go anywhere. There's a little tiny bit of water there. Oh, iron. I'll have that. You don't want to zigzag too much. Oh, a Hitmonlee.
Pokemon in chat.
Yeah, if I zigzag too much, I'm going to lose my bearings. Free standard shipping on all orders over $29. I don't know if that's available in other currencies as well, but you know. Logitech stuff, good stuff. I like Logitech stuff. I used to be entirely Logitech. In my peripherals and headsets. And then I got a little bit bitten by the Corsair RGB bug, which, you know, was game over a little bit. So I need to go down through there. So if I go Gatorade. H2O.
It really sucks.
Thank you. I will hydrate momentarily. Nom nom nom. There's only a little bit left. I'll have to go and top up in a minute. Okay. Essentially, if I pretty much go on this straight line, including making new holes in walls that don't have them, I should be able to get back to the exit. Ideally, without dying. Lilo and Mini Lilo, you also have to hydrate, apparently. Lilo just did. I'll bring over his drink. Hold on. Hold on. I have to pause in game. Take Mini Lilo the drink. Oh. He's not even hungry for Asda cheese sandwich dreams. You'll have to sit up ever so slightly to drink this as well. Here, I'll hold your tablet for you. Here you go. I can confirm he is currently hydrating. Hydration station. And I'd better go and top mine up as well. I'm feeling a 2 energy drinker today. Oh. I have to buy some more soon. Wish it wasn't so expensive, but it helps me better than any medication that I've been prescribed so far. I should possibly call the doctors and just be like, yeah. So, you know how I finished this other meds? Well, I've been drinking a lot of caffeinated drinks, and they help me a lot more than anything this has in the last year. So, help? Maybe? Because this stuff's expensive. Hydration is good for not feeling good. Poor Mini Lilo. Everyone wishes that you get better soon and feels sorry that you're unwell. Ugh. Right. Check the backpack. That wasn't a bad haul, really. Pro Plus, yeah. Possibly. Come here, you. Poke of love. There we go. Eventually got it. Jumping around like a loon. Yeah, I don't know if anything like that would be any better. I'm drinking Sneak. That's what I'm drinking. Each one has 150 milligrams of caffeine in a full scoop. And I have no idea what that concentration is relevant to things like caffeine pills. Yes, and yeah, exactly. With the advantage of it being in a sugar-free drink with, you know, guarana and other bits like that. I don't know. I'd actually have to get the side of the pot and check to see what's in it. So that was good timing. Stun this little bugger. Yeah, I guess things like that, they hit once they metabolize. The advantage of caffeine drink is you can drink it over a good half an hour, 45 minutes, and it steadies the kick into your system a bit. Yeah, this is 150 milligrams, and I make it up into about 750 ml of water. It's more than just caffeine, it's got other bits like ginseng, and who knows if any of that stuff is actually any help, but nonetheless it's there. They make a squeak noise, don't they, when they get poked? Never keeping you going when you didn't sleep for a while. I don't really, yeah. So I found a good rhythm with this stuff. It's just, it's not cheap. It's 35 quid a pot. And a pot contains 40 serving. And I've tried one or two other brands. But they just don't taste as good. Hey Sneak, sponsor me, please. I'm shouting you out to 20 Summit listeners. Some of whom may not actually be asleep right now. Having a nice little cozy lurk in the cozy stream. Yeah, sneakenergy.com. They are UK based advanced.gg or G Fuel. We can't get advanced or G Fuel in the UK. I mean, you can. Import fees on it's killer, and so is postage. Postage from the US to the UK, horrifying. Horrifyingly expensive. Other way around, not so bad. But yeah, it would basically double the cost of the order with advanced or G Fuel. And because it's international shipping, if you spend enough for free shipping, then it's still not free shipping, because that's domestic. And then of course it's taking the risk. So I did take the risk on Juiced, which is an Aussie one. That took 2.5 weeks to show up, and when it did show up, it was terrible. Sorry, Juiced. Not a fan. Love the shaker, but I did not like the drinks. Really quite bland and very chemically. A lot more caffeine in the shot. 225 milligrams. So you can only have one a day. is the guidance from that one. But yeah, I found that my everything is just helped by having that little bit of caffeine. It just speeds me up enough that I just seem to function, which is nice. So this is going to be a chunk of the iron I need. There should be enough for the first batch, which is 10 bars I need for that. So I can process all of this. Yeah, I've never really had any kind of caffeine or any energy drinks or anything. It's not been something I've ever really done in my life. Yeah, by all means, give something like that a go, Henriques. It might help. Look for the ones where you can have 2 or even 3 a day because of the concentration of caffeine. If you're going to do it, would be my suggestion. There are loads of streamers that have got advanced.gg or G Fuel referral codes, so you can get like money off your first order. I would be quite surprised if one of the streamers you follow doesn't have it, but I know that Tragic on Twitch has a advanced GG code, so you can try something out and help out a streamer while you're at it as well if you want. And then yeah, there's G Fuel as well. I found a drink at work called Rowdy that I like, only the strawberry lemonade. The raspberry lemonade and blue raspberry are the 2 flavours I alternate in on the sneak, and it's just really, really good. But yeah, I wouldn't necessarily look at it a bit more because working since it's killing me a little bit, and until I know I can handle it, it's only going to get worse. Yeah, so there's a new one actually. It's on the dashboard for the ads. Let me see. Let me check what that one is. It does a really good job of keeping me awake for an entire shift, but I can only have 1 a day. Yeah. You don't want too much. Right. Okie dokie. I've just played with my ads dashboard. So the next ad that goes should hopefully be one for the energy drink that's in there. I've not tried it, so I don't specifically know if it's good, but I do know it's a couple of quid cheaper than Sneak. Might be worth giving it a try because they've got starter offer on as well. So when the link comes through in a little bit, have a little look, see if it might work for you, and if it does, let me know. Because if it tastes good and it's a bit cheaper than Sneak, I will happily give it a go on the next order. Yeah, I find it helps for me. Without giving me too much of a buzz that I can't come down from, it helps me. Oh yeah, I need to stand in the furnaces, don't I? Thank you for the reminder. Okay, here we go. So because he's at the sleepy time of day and he's still doing energy stuff, he's also looking very sleepy while he's standing in the furnace. So it looks like he's at a hookah, however that's pronounced. Look at it. and then have him stand here with his cooked banana. Oh yeah, banana. He's got a cold. He's smoking that cold out of his nose. That's just really weird. Just how he's looking at it. Cursed Central. Anyway, I've got 13 iron bars, which is going to be a great help. I reckon if I do an overland hunt for some iron as well, that will be a long way towards the iron I need for the next set of upgrades. A crabominable. Is that an abominable snowman that it's a crab? Throw out those poke balls. I'm gonna have to like rename, like I'm gonna have to put it in phonetically, pokeballs, just to make the bot say it properly. There you go. This is the one. Wraith is the energy drink. 10% off any order with a promo code of SHOW. If you click that link there, have a little poke around, see if it's for you, and yeah, let me know if it's tasty. I think they've got a starter set where you get like a shaker and sachets. That's how most of the energy drinks do it. You can get like a shaker and then like a number of taster 1 cup sachets. If you choose to just go for sneak based on the recommendation I just gave as well, I find that it's can be mixed down a lot more, so you can make the full 700ml shaker from a single scoop or single sachet, and it still tastes really good. Some of the other ones, they don't put as much flavouring in as I guess, so you have to you'll have to play with the concentrations of water versus the sachet a little bit. Yeah, that was a fairly successful mining run. Let's hit the hay. Foraging level 71. Nice. Franklyn! Why, it's in the same month? You what? I might actually have the money and the iron bars to do the thing that I need to do with the Franklyn. The dirt printer is what I want. You sent me a clip. What's the clip of? Playing with furnaces. Ah, oh, perfect. Thank you. Hey Franklyn, can you make me something? I will not waste your time. Dirt printer, track the recipe ingredients. Yes, I want one of these. Dirt printer, dirt printer. I need a dirt printer. I am excited for some of the other things. Hey Benny. Thanks Lilo. Whoa! It really sucks. Harley can be quite derpy. I'll have the repair kit as well. Thank you for the compliment. I just did a mining day yesterday, and then quite coincidentally, Franklyn showed up today, and I now have the ingredients for the dirt printer. So I am now extremely excited. I'll give you a tour of the bridge in a minute if you like. That bridge has been there a little while. I think calling me a really good designer is generous, but thank you. I managed to find some ideas that I liked. I don't often. I often don't get inspiration. That's, as I've said many times, many occasions. I seem to struggle most. Oh, and exactly 5 opals. How the heck did that happen? Yeah, I personally seem to struggle with finding inspiration. So when I get it, I tend to run with it. So let's order this from Franklyn. Yeah, it's just something I've always had. I've always struggled with inspiration. Just never come naturally to me to be creative. Mission. Yes, yes, I want a dirt printer, please. Yeah, man. So, Benny, originally, this here was a sand peninsula. This was all solid sand. And then you can see where this little dip is here. A river ran through this bit here. So I filled in the river. And I flattened this entire island. This bit here as well. And all of this here was somewhat hilly. I flattened it and made this all plus. And this bit here was hilly as well. Flattened all of this and spread it out. I need to soften this line just a little bit more here as well, but I'll get to that eventually. And the old shoreline for the island used to run here with a telly tower right on the edge of it. So I dug it all in, brung this island flatter down, so I could put the mine and the telly tower out on its own little island. And then I left an island in the middle of the stream here, and I've been slowly stripping. All the shoreline was up here. I've been slowly stripping it down in layers. Eventually I will completely take it down all the way out to here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the shore down like this. Over here. And I'm going to build out this into somewhat of a beach with a bit more populated area for building here, because I'm going to need more building space, yeah. And then at some point I'm going to essentially fill this in as well. All of this channel is going to get filled in. Thank you. Very kind of you to offer. Yeah, I'm possibly going to fill in most of this to create like a little lagoon. I don't know exactly how that's going to work yet, but this, I want to have this area here is going to be like a zoo area where I'm going to have the wilder animals in enclosures. And then I'm going to build farm squares here, 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 here. So that'll be good. But yeah, this is the bridge. So the bridge itself, 2 layers of steps. There's brick under the steps as well. Oops, I didn't mean to harvest that heather. I put the heather in the top as crenellations in flower beds. So it's, as you can see, it's 3 layers off sea level. I don't know what to call it. Calling the bit I'm standing on now sea level. 3 layers off here. 5 levels. They look like a sand bunny. Not sure I can quite see that, Enriques. But I will trust you. Like this bit, do you mean? I don't know. Can't quite see it. Anyway. So this is 3 layers off the ground and then another 2 layers up. The bridge itself then runs off these 2 blocks I'm finding out. Yep, so okay, no worries. I will head there next anyway. So, kind of below the orchard. I'll have a look there in a minute then. So, I didn't have to leave this 2 wide gap here. I could have just had them touching. I could have left a 1 wide gap to make it 3, because it's 4 like the other one. But the actual span of the bridges seem to work better for creating this kind of a gap. Not sure if you were, but assume you are. Once you put a bridge, you can't then edit the soil underneath. So I've changed that a few times. I had to dig it all out to get it like this before I then built the bridge up. And then yeah, I've not quite finished sculpting the shoreline out here yet, but at some point I will do that. You can see where I've dug out into the shallows and brought it back partly. I kind of had to. And then I'll show you this littler one. So this is the same principles used, but I made a wooden bridge this time. I made it lower down because it's a smaller bridge over a smaller span. And that's Gunwood Bridge, Gunwood Path. And all you have to do is put the path on the top, and it makes the entire thing into a tower, basically. So yeah, the telly tower's got its own little lowered level. The telly tower was at that level. This was literally the corner of a beach, and I had to fill in around it. Get it here. To make this, I basically filled in 3 rows and then dug out a row, put it on the other side, brought more sand in, and so on and so on. Just bunny hopping over the line, eventually leaving a pit. At the time I wanted to make it go one further, so it would be 2 levels of path. I couldn't do that though, because there was a rather large rock just down here. Someone kind of came in stream and offered me a stack of bombs, so I took the stack of bombs and I blew up the rock. And ditto, there was a rock just here. Now, I want to make this a bit more of an island, make it look prettier. Been waiting for the dirt printer though. I've gotten really tired of fighting with the shovel and the wheelbarrow. And now we have a dirt printer on the way, which is very hype. I'm going to be constantly using it and charging it. I'm going to probably have to make another one just so I can like have one in use and one charging. But yeah, very hyped for that. Now I believe, just like the compactor, the dirt printer will only print at the level you're standing on, which means the lowest level it's going to work at is 1 below water, because as soon as you go more than 1 below water, you start swimming and you can't use your tools. I also don't know if, for example, if I stand here and use it, if it's only going to raise 1 level, or if I can stand here and use it and it will raise 2. So that's something else I'm going to need to find out. You might want a charging station on me. Yeah, I have a charging station back by my workshop. I'd rather charge it and have it pop here when it's done. But that's fine. I can find other jobs to do while it's charging. Right, so let's have a look. Do you reckon there's a bunny shape down here? You must have a better imagination than me, because I can't see that. Do you want me to bring them? Are you sure? You look comfortable, like you could do with someone bringing them. Okay. Yeah, I'll leave it here. I've also got myself a spare repair kit that I will keep handy. Yeah, so the person who came in on stream tried to drop me 4 charging stations, and somehow it dropped a stack of 198. We don't know how. But I only wanted the bombs anyway. So I'm kind of determined not to use them. What I might do is I might get Lilo to start a save game. I might join that save game and drop that off. And then we'll just delete the save game, so effectively it deletes the item. Because it glitched, and I feel bad about cheating with glitches. It didn't feel right for me. Okay. I should possibly re-grab bits that I take out of my backpack when I'm mining, so I will need that and that. Thank you very much. You are very welcome. So I might even have an exclamation Discord now as well. Yes, I do. But yes, you're very welcome. I tried throwing a bomb on one of the radioactive crocodiles in the mine as well, which had interesting results. The crocodile burned. it mostly died, and then it got set afire, and then it finished dying from the being set afireness. I would call that a successful test, personally. Yeah, I really want Franklyn to move in. He's still only on half a heart, and I should do a job for him. Problem is, Lilo is fiance. Lilo and Switch is my fiance. So she's actually the streamer of the family. And I kind of do this as like an encore after she's finished. But she doesn't really stream Dinkum, which is obviously how you found me. We share the Discord. I am the giant floating head of Dadmin. Yeah. It's exclamation fire shout. I'll do that. Because it's harder to type on mobile, I guess. I haven't fixed my shout out.
Throw out those pokeballs.
Nope. That's not it either. Wow. There we go. What? Come on. I think it's because she's already had a shout out. And it has a cooldown time. Thank you for DMing me the bunny. Let me have a look. Yeah, there's a cooldown on the shout out command. But we can do a slash shout out. What's going on? There we go. Finally get it right. Right, let's have a look. Here's the bunny. You definitely have a better imagination than me, because I'm still not seeing that. No, it's Barney. No one got the meatang. That includes me. Where can I post a video on Discord? So there's general gaming under gaming. We don't have a dedicated Dinkum channel. But Lilo's telling me I should go ahead and make one, which is possibly a good idea. For now, if you just want to post Dinkum stuff in the general gaming, you'd be very welcome to do so. But yeah, I need some inspiration for my outside area, so everything that gets powered by that windmill. That's going to be a job I'm going to have to tackle next. 6:30 AM and you've been up for 15 hours. You definitely should try some energy drinks. Or sleep, says Lilo. Which I think is where it's leading. But have a grand sleep. And we will see you on the Moor of Tumo. That's tomorrow. In case you didn't guess. Okay. I'm gonna get some grass seeds. And Benny, if you stream as well, let me know, because I don't know if you do or not. But you're welcome to promote yourself in that Discord as well on the Going Live channel. So, have a good rest of your day. I hope Mini Lilo feels better. Big love. I'll catch you all next time. Lots of love back from the Lilo. Sleep well. Grass seeds. I'll DM you my island tour a mate did for his channel. Sounds good. Yeah, it's not for everyone. I don't feel like a real streamer. I never set out to stream. Not really. It was more because Lilo was doing it. I thought, well, I could give it a try as well. So I'm mostly a supporting act. Like when she feels she can't do it, I'll come online. We've kind of cultivated a cozy gaming community, and I have my own little brand of cozy. But this time of the day, a lot of the community we have are asleep, as can be seen by Lilo going to sleep. Not Lilo going to sleep, Enrique's going to sleep. So I definitely tend to be quite a mellow stream. Yes, thank you. I will have a look later. But yeah, I could do some inspo for the outside area for sure. I'm kind of thinking at the moment that I'll noob tower, dirt stack, and then like have it higher than it is naturally. But then if I do that, kind of, then what? How do I make the area around it work as a destination still? So yeah, I'm not totally fixed on it yet. Not totally fixed on it. Okay, I really want the dirt printer. Let's go sleep. Come on in. Dirt printer, dirt printer, dirt printer, dirt printer. Yeah, here's the dirt printer you ordered. Perfect. Right, here we go. This is going to make a mockery of the 80 odd hours that I've spent doing this. Wow. So it will print you one below and one up. Look at this. That's really good. Okay, so let's check then. Can I build land bridges with this? Oh my god. Are you watching this, Lilo? How much time have I spent doing this with a frickin' shovel and wheelbarrow? This playthrough, what am I aiming to create? Tourism hotspot minigames. You know what? I'm, for the first time ever really for any game I'm playing, I just want to make it look nice. That's all I'm really trying to do. Just trying to make it look nice. And I'm now dying inside a little bit of this. I need more than one of these. This is just a total Mickey take. Wow. How much time? Literally, I was like 3 days in a row the other week, and all I did was move dirt. So does it break completely if I let it run out, or does it just stop running? Because the compactor, I stopped when there was like a tiny slither and then put it in charge. It can break, okay. So I need to go and put it in for charge before it breaks. Yeah, because I don't want it to break away to nothing. That'll be a right pain in the bum. I think that'll do. Yeah, I've noticed that with pickaxes, but like with the water can empties, but it doesn't break. So I wasn't sure if there was a slightly different mechanic. Off it goes on charge. We'll be safe. Here's one we could have made earlier, yeah. I think I will need about 4 of those dirt printers to do what I want to do. And then, of course, I'm going to have to still go over and shovel it all to turn it from sand to dirt. I may as well do that to the sand now to make the pattern I want. Since I've got to wait for it to regenerate anyway. Okay. So I'm going to want it to come out to about here. Oops. Hello, Bookworm Maya. Welcome back. The stream, obviously, not like you said you were here a bit ago and you were going to BRB, just to be clear. It is another day. I have a dirt printer. It makes me very happy. And with it, you can raise the level of the floor in front of you until it's one level above where you're currently standing. No matter how low it is, that is a total game changer. I have like 12 shovels. And I've repaired them twice. Yeah, it's so good. Now I have 1, I know I need about 4. How big is my beach? This beach? Or this beach? My beach will be here. Fairly big. But yeah, this area I want to turn into not beach. This is farm. Yeah, Friday got Franklyn to show up, only about 3 game days apart. And yeah, managed to actually have been to the mines and have enough. And I recently harvested my orchard as well. So I had the money and everything just lined up and I was very happy. Oops, not that one. Oh, hello barrel. That is one handy thing about doing it this way. Now and then you just accidentally dig up an ore spot that you didn't know was there. I ended up feeding Franklyn 32 shiny discs. and then suddenly it unlocked just about everything that I hadn't unlocked from him yet. Motorbike, helicopter, jet ski, tractor. I'll probably build up to the tractor next. For quite obvious reasons. Fence the tractor and the attachments inside the farm fields, so the kangaroos can't get in. But yeah, the dirt printer, 600 seconds to charge. What's that, 20 minutes? Or 10 minutes? It's 10 minutes, of course it is, because it's 10 times 60. My god. Don't clip that. I'm not dirt, honest. Have I even watered today? Nope. That's how excited I was. Jumped out of game bed. Didn't even water the crops. A quillfish appeared. What is a quillfish?
Pokemon
Looks
in
like a
chat.
puffer
Throw
fish,
out those
maybe?
Pokeballs.
A fish with quills on, says a helpful Lilo in the background. Thank you, helpful Lilo. Helpful Lilo, yeah. Is mini Lilo feeling the hungry yet? Not even for the cheese sandwich of dreams. Good idea, Lilo. That's what mums are good at. Yeah, my main two tasks in the game for the last few game days have been getting stuff ready for getting a dirt printer, trying to get Franklyn to move in, getting the farming skill leveled up finally, because I have ignored farming in this game for so long because I was building up the orchard. Oops. I caught the quillfish. Who knows if I needed it, but I caught it. There we go, right. Let's check again. I think it's still in the charger. Yep, still charging. So someone said before that I should have 4 chargers running. And that just seems excessive. Because I've only got 2 power tools. Do they make each other faster or something? You know what? I find this relaxing. I do find this relaxing. I know it's just scut work. I do find this relaxing. I'm happy just to make all these lines and sit and chat. I do appreciate the offer though, thank you very much. Nom nom nom. Yeah, part of the reason for doing the game, if I get through this faster, and that just hastens the point at which I'm finished. When I'm finished, I'll probably be finished with the game. And at least until there's another patch with more content to put in. So if it takes longer, hey Tigger, happy time zone. So yeah, if it takes longer, exactly, yeah, you just get to that point where you run out of content. So yeah, I don't mind doing it the slow way. I am quite glad that I'm not going to have to fight with a wheelbarrow too much now. Of course, I still need to dig out sand, and the compactor does not work like the anytime compactor does not work like the printer, so you can't just endlessly drop the level. I'm still gonna have to dig out some by hand. That's gonna be annoying. But it'll make leveling jobs like this quite a lot easier. Quite why I decided to be one above ground level, I don't know. I possibly shouldn't have been. Possibly should have just lived with the curves of the land to start with. And then, if I'd have known there was a compactor, I probably would have lived with the curve of the ground. And then, yeah, this little advert in the corner for Wraith. Wraith is an energy drink. I'm going to try it. I'm going to click my own link and try it at some point. It's about £6 cheaper for a tub than Sneak. And I believe it's also UK based, from what I saw. At least it has a UK store. The problem with most energy drinks is they don't have a UK base. Even if they will charge you in currency, it still ships from out of the UK, typically the US. And shipping from the US to the UK is prohibitively expensive. Like, you could order another pot for the price and then just get free delivery on Sneak, which is what I've been doing instead. But I do live on energy drinks. And I need some way to offset the cost a little bit. You're not doing too bad, thanks Tigger. Yourself? Finally got access to the dirt printer, which makes me very happy, but I still need to turn this sand into dirt. So I've still got to run across it like this and drop the same tile down to convert it. Getting on along well. Hopeful that my farming skill will get close to where I can get irrigation before long, so I can start building sprinklers, and then I can have an Uber farm. Like the real life smile on my face at the dirt printer. Massive game changer. All of the watercourses that I filled in manually, ugh. The ones I've dug out, I still have to dig out. The ones I filled in, yee. It will go so much faster. It should be about charged actually, so I should be able to do my next bit of printing shortly. it prints no matter how low the block is in front of you. Per click it'll add a layer until it's one level above. So say that was 3 below. I'd click it 4 times and it would end up with a block like that. So I'll show you it in a sec. Hang on. You have to sit up for it though. So yeah, let me go get the dirt printer. Right, I'll just very quickly show you the dirt printer because it's almost time for me to stop because I'm getting hungry and I need to do the adultingness. Here's the dirt printer. So you stand at the level and it literally prints. This is such a game changer. Whatever it is underneath, it prints it. So if it's dirt, it prints dirt. If it's grass, if it's sand, it prints sand. And then if you wanted to print in the water, God, yeah, it's so much easier. And then if you want to print in the water, it just brings the level up like that. It's just a total Mickey take of how I've been doing. It's mental. Right, and on that amazing note, it is time to raid out. I will fix my raid message so it's easier to copy. Dad joke of the week. Let's see. I believe we are going over to Unity Live. Yes. Raid Unity. So we're going to go raid Unity Live. Make sure you all tell Unity Live that you're new, and it's nice to meet her because she always does that to Lilo. Tells Lilo that she's new. So have a wonderful day. Thank you for coming in, and I'll see you again soon.